But that does not mean that the door is closed for anybody who wants to aspire to be the next president of this country under the platform of All Progressive Congress. We will not deny him that opportunity to come and purchase one.
Agungu also revealed that the party will soon hold an interactive session with senators, members of the House of Representatives and state assemblies in Abuja to exchange ideas and strengthen internal trust.
The task before us is enormous, but with discipline, loyalty, and unity, we will continue to derive victories for the APC and progress of Nigeria.
Meanwhile, President Bola Tinubu says Nigeria must take its place at the forefront of Africa's progress. Speaking to Nigerians in Brazil on Wednesday, the president says his administration is prioritizing technology and food security while drawing lessons from Brazil's own success story. He promised more reforms, innovation, and growth for in Brazil. And back home, President Tinubu is also responding to a different concern. He says he awaits a full briefing on the Abuja-Kaduna train derailment to ensure swift action and support for all passengers affected. Writing on his official X handle, the president commiserated with the victims and assured that steps will be taken to prevent future occurrences. Meanwhile, the federal government has moved to avert a repeat of Tuesday's train derailment along the Abuja-Kaduna rail corridor. Minister of Transportation Senator Said Al-Khali has constituted a stakeholders committee to investigate the incident and recommend lasting safety measures. The committee will review the immediate and remote causes of the accident and advise on reforms to strengthen Nigeria's rail operations. Still to come, Rivers students begged the federal government to meet ASU's demand plus how a Port Harcourt-based student is through to the final of Nigeria Info I Beg to Differ debate competition. Stay with us.
Professor Gospel Barayope, Sole Administrator.
You're welcome back. Now, God's Goodness Kokoete of Venocrest Schools, Port Harcourt, and Olajolo Akinloluwa of Wellspring College, Lagos, have booked their spot in the grand finale of Nigeria Info's I Beg to Differ National Tournament of Champions. Kokoete secured her place with a 128-121 victory over Ifechukwu Olaiya of Wellspring College, Lagos, in a debate on whether AI would teach students better than human teachers. Akinloluwa advanced after edging Majesty Joseph Ojochebe of Government Day Secondary School, Karo, Abuja, in a heated debate on whether AI-generated content should be considered original and protected by copyright. He scored 127 points against Majesty's 124. With these results, Majesty and Ifechukwu will now battle for third place, while all eyes turn to the grand finale that promises a thrilling showdown. Still on education, some students in Rivers State are appealing to the federal government to urgently meet the demands of the Academic Staff Union of Universities to avert another strike. In a chat with correspondent Nnamdi Nwala, they say that with second semester exams fast approaching, any industrial action will disrupt their academic calendar and delay the graduation of final year students. The students warned that youth would suffer the most if the looming strike and other unresolved issues are ignored.
People are intending to graduate, like final year students are graduating. So if Azuna then go on strike, all their plans and everything will just get bad. Everybody will be sad. Students too will just stay back home doing nothing instead of being in school learning in order for them to graduate. So it will affect a lot of students badly. Federal government should look into it, work towards Azuna going on strike.
Students are already preparing for the exams, and with ASU strike coming up, that would disrupt a lot of things, and the government just has to listen to the demands of ASU.
You know, when you stop reading, some things where you don't read, you can't forget them. So you can't come back now, you can't be like say you want to start afresh. So those things are not good.
In security issues, we hear that police operatives in Rivers have reportedly arrested scores of people, including youth and women from Muonyili community in Obiabo. The arrest followed reports that some youth campaigning against drug abuse flogged a policeman and two others allegedly caught using hard drugs. Witnesses say about 8 police vans stormed the community led by the same officer accused of using drugs. But police insist the arrest followed a report of assault and stealing by youth of Muonyili. Recall that youth in the area led by their chairman, Wanda Chamberlain, have been running a campaign against drug abuse, insisting that menace fuels crime. Chamberlain says the campaign is not targeted at anyone but aims to save young people from addiction. He also noted that the NDLEA was aware of the effort and that all drug dealers arrested were handed over to the agency. The police are yet to comment on the arrest of the youth. In a similar story, the President General of the Initiative for Transparent Strategy and Good Leadership, Chizie, is calling on Rivers Police Commissioner Olubenga Adepoju to ensure the release of youth activist Tangod Mfata. Mr. Enyi told our correspondent that Mfata was first arrested by the C4I police unit over what he described as a civil matter. He alleged that even after Mfata's release, a politician from Emoha directed police not to grant him bail over fresh allegations of cyberbullying, character assassination, and pipeline vandalism. According to Mr. A, no petition has been presented to the police, yet the activist remains in custody.
In this type of matter, if somebody defames you, the very best thing lawyers do is to file for defamation of character. He said he has a petition before the police. The petition was not before the author post. So what is the essence of intimidating the police there? Even the cyberbullying is a very simple level offense. So why ordering the police not to release them faster? So he will never intimidate everybody in Rivers State. M1, he cannot do that. And opposition must be heard. We are calling on the Nigerian police, particularly the Commissioner of Police, to intervene on this matter and to release Mfata unconditionally.
The Rivers State Police Command is yet to react. And now in Lagos, the police command has declared a suspected land grab with the killing of 3 persons in Owode Oniri area of the state. The command spokesperson, CSP Benjamin Hundeyin, says the preliminary investigation and available prima facie evidence linked the suspect to the crime. Hundeyin adds that the suspect was involved in the clash between traders and land grabbers, which left 3 people dead and a police inspector severely injured. We'll go on a short break now. When we return, we will tell you how a League 2 club dumped Manchester United out of the Carabao Cup. Stay with us. Dozens of people have been injured in an Israeli military raid on the Palestinian city of Nablus in the occupied West Bank. Medical sources say at least 80 people were wounded, including some shot with live rounds during the early morning raid. The Palestine Red Crescent Society told Al Jazeera that its team treated 36 victims, many of whom suffered from tear gas inhalation. And now in sport, Manchester United manager Ruben Amorim admitted his team were completely lost after a shocking Carabao Cup exit to League Two side Grimsby. United trailed 2-0 early on and only forced penalties through late goals from Brian Mbeumo and Harry Maguire. The shootout dragged on after Mateus Cunha missed the decisive fifth kick for United before every player scored until Mbeumo struck the bar. Grimsby eventually sealed a famous 12-11 win, handing Amorim a new low in his short reign. That is the news for this hour. Before we go, here are the headlines once again. We told you that Rwanda postponed monthly sanitation exercise for August to September 6 because of Saturday's local government elections. You also heard some groups suing for peace ahead of local government elections this Saturday. And we had a lawyer explaining why the PDP suit against Governor Fubara's suspension is still valid. We also reported that Port Harcourt-based student God's Goodness Kokoete will face Olajolo Akinloluwa in the final of Nigeria Info's I Beg to Differ debate Tournament of Champions. The news was edited by Ufoma Ebamono. To reach the news team, send an SMS or WhatsApp to 0808-721-7215. I'm Ifechukwu Muonyili. Many thanks for listening.